Star Citizen 317 is very loot intensive. If you want to maximize your profitability, you need some extra cargo space on your ship. I'm going to show you how to get this 2 SCU box on your ship. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I have with me, standing across the room over here, Honig, who is my lovely assistant who will be helping me. Vigats, Honig. What we are going to do, and you can do the solo also, but it's faster with 2 people, is I'm going to take this Novikov heavy armor here and put it on the ground. Honig is going to pick us up and put that in his ship. The thinking is, when he goes to self-destruct his ship, everything will be destroyed, but this set of armor will get placed into a 2 SCU box, which is the bigger ones you get, and that's what we want. And basically, you can also do this solo, but with a friend, we'll just go so much faster. I love the fidelity, the immersion that when you call an elevator, you really feel the anticipation and the time it takes for the elevator to actually... finally. I've been enjoying flying the 400i lately, so we're going to take that. As always, when you come outside, take a moment to enjoy the view. Hey, I think I can see my house. Got to do the cinematic departure. Always. Take time to appreciate the beautiful lighting. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so my assistant is waiting for me at OM1. Be sure that you are outside of Armistice. Obviously, you don't want to get any kind of crime stats or anything blowing up. But we're going to jump over to him right now, and he is going to initiate a self-destruct. And everything, if everything has gone according to plan, in the wreckage of his ship should be a 2 SCU box with the armor inside, so everyone lost the armor. Obviously, I'm going to pick him up so he doesn't have to float his way back. But if this all goes well, we'll have more cargo on my ship, allowing us to maximize our loot collecting capabilities. Let's do this.
Yes. Okay, come to a standstill. You have to be around like 150 meters away from me.
Good advice from my assistant over there. He says keep distance to about 150 meters. Keep in mind that explosions will damage you, so at least 100 to 150 meters should be a safe zone.
Or maybe go to 200 just to be safe, because I was blown up, but I was 100 meters close. Okay.
Honig now has set self-destruct. I think it's about 10 seconds. You can see the little door open and he's floating his way over. The ship should be exploding in approximately 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now. There. Perfect. Alright, so little Honig over there is gonna come aboard. Once he's on safely, we will go and collect our prize. I can see it out there already. I can see it, the tiny dot. That's what we came for. Let's go get it.
By the front.
Yes, finally. So this is actually my 3rd or 4th attempt in getting this done. There's been a couple of server crashes which prevented it in a couple of days. A couple of ship accidents leading to explosions which were quite fatal. Totally not my fault. So this is actually the first time I am getting this to work, getting the box aboard my ship. So I am excited. Thank you, Honig. You were awesome. And this is just going to allow me to collect a lot more armor. Well, what I want this for is actually junk armor. I want to collect a lot of disposable armor for friends or when you come along. There's always people who are missing armor sets. So I just want to load up my ship full of armor sets from Hurston Security, which will make the gameplay just a lot more fun for everyone. And there we are. So, you got to have a tractor beam. Don't forget the tractor beam, because you're going to have a tough time if you don't get it. So we're going to grab that, swing that around, bring that on board. I love the fact that these are totally unintended game mechanics. CIG did not intend for this to be a thing, but players will always find a way to maximize their profitability in a game, and putting more cargo on your ship just gives you a lot more flexibility and a lot more profitability with anything you do. And with 317, with the ability to sell loot at stores, this is going to go a long way to making each bunker run we do a lot more profitable, and that's pretty sizable. This is actually bigger than I thought, but I have a lot more room. Looking at this ramp and looking on the interior of my ship, I can fit a good 4 to 6 of these on my ship. The only question is if these will persist. I know they do persist, but first, little victory hop. Woo! There we go. And if everything went according to plan, the original Novikov armor is in there. Alright, so we haven't lost that. That's a cool armor, by the way. Downside is you can't put any weapons on the back. You got to put a backpack on it. But that is heavy armor, which is awesome. So yeah, that looks good. Alright. Just to give you an idea of how much more cargo capacity you can now put in your ships. Again, a totally unintended game mechanic which was not in the plans. Every ship has limited interior storage space. When you go to another station or anywhere you go, there's a certain amount of cargo you can put into your ship. But with these, we can really jack that up. So take a look how much space I have. I'm going to put this against the wall. I can fit 3 against that back wall, not even talking about the sides or anywhere else in the ship. You can really maximize your ability just to collect weapons and armor from every single bunker now. Really make some good money. I'm thinking probably around 100,000 per run with this little trick. I think so. And the next question is, will it persist? Now it's supposed to. I'm going to go to the station. I'm going to store the ship, and if all goes well, I'll do some bunker runs and I'll report back on how that went. Here we are on approach to Everest Harbor. I do recommend, well, this is just my personal opinion, but I prefer Everest Harbor being my respawn point. Reason being, the time from your hab to the terminals and getting your ship is really not that long. It's the shortest, well, one of the shortest, and you're in space already. So you don't have to take time to leave atmosphere. So I recommend you pick Everest if you're looking for a spot. It's Everest Harbor as a respawn point. It just saves so much time in getting your ship and touchdown nice and smooth. I gotta say, speaking of smooth, the frame rates in 317 are looking really good. I am enjoying it. Running smooth on my 4-year-old PC, 5 years I think. I'm holding off a bit longer before upgrade, but these Gen 12 upgrades are looking really good, and I think I'm getting scanned. I don't know why I'm being scanned this late in the game. Oh, by the way, you will get dinged with a fine. Let's see what happens here. Wait for it, because the box did not come from my ship. This is someone else's box, so it's likely I will get... Yeah. So don't worry about that, because it's just a small fine to pay. You don't get any crime stat, but picking up a box from a ship which was not yours will count as stolen. There we go, possession of stolen property, even though it is my armor. But the box came from another ship, so it's considered stolen property. But it's a small fine. I don't know, maybe what, 1,000, 2,000 USCs to pay off. Not a big deal. But we do have a box. Beautiful lighting. Look at it. Look at it. And you know what? This ship has grown on me. Always close your ramp. There are people hang out in pads and want to go and steal your ship, so be sure to lock it up. Especially this is Everest is a bad part of town. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we conclude the video. Let me know if this was useful to you. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and as always, your comments below. I'll catch you in the next one.